In videos 1 and 2 in this series, I shared with you the 4 roles and 4 tools that can make sure people are still awake and keep the energy up. In this video, I want to cover 4 techniques that make it easier for people to join in the conversation. Now, my preamble here is this. Use your judgment about when these techniques are most suitable. If it's a working session on one topic, you'll have a different flow than if your call is a status briefing. But the main principle is this: don't hog the mic. Cadence. Think about your call with a sequence of 5-minute presentation plus 10 minutes for questions, 5-minute presentation with 10 minutes for discussions, and so on. Before you start your presentation, set people's expectations and make your request. Please drop your questions in the chat while I'm talking, and when you join in the discussion, can I please ask that you keep your point or question succinct so more people can chime in. 2 more points on cadence. Avoid agenda overload. Better to cover 3 topics well than rush 5. And front load your agenda. Cover the topics of interest to most people first, and then some people can drop off the call and be more productive elsewhere. Check in. In face-to-face meetings, you can read people's body language, posturing and facial expressions. We don't have that data necessarily on conference calls, so you do need to actually stop and ask the question, how are we doing? Is there anything we need to adjust here? The mood chiefs are invaluable here. Because they're on chat with people, they can say things like, hey, I think there may be some confusion. Presenter, can you just clarify that point about logistics? What's the main challenge there? Or, we've got some questions here in Mumbai. Akansha, would you like to make your point? Sometimes the only way to get contributions is to go round the table, so to speak, and invite individuals by name to comment or ask a question. James, you've worked with this partner before. What's your recommendation? Now, this works even better if you've spoken to the individuals before the meeting. Charlene, I'm going to be talking about our operations partner on the call. You've been talking with them this week, so I'd love you to chime in with your thoughts and recommendations during the discussions. That way they have time to prepare what they want to say. And finally, as the presenter, it's not easy to track who's on mute, been distracted, or dropped off the call. But the mood chiefs can, and so can organisers. As I mentioned in the previous video, chat channels are great for checking in with people and asking questions to re-engage us. For example, didn't you have a concern about this, Rachel? Remember, the mute button might help us manage background noise, but it does disrupt the natural flow of conversations, and it allows us to not be present. You know, checking emails, finishing a report, chatting to someone not on the call, or even doing the dishes. If we're not present, that queue of questions and comments won't exist, and the value of the call drops significantly. I hope these roles, tools and techniques help you establish a proper protocol for running conference calls that people want to be on and will hate missing.